Today we have the DF65 Region 2 Championships. I'm commentator Sandy Pondwater coming to you from Frederick, Maryland, the home of the Northern Maryland Model Yacht Club. Okay, let's look at the current standings after race number 11. Now remember, this is the final race, race number 12. And in first place, we have Barton Mahi with 25 points. And only 1 point behind, we have Mari Spina. And only 9 points behind, we have Mike Campbell. So he's playing for third, to defend third, maybe second. And then we have Rob Dutton hoping to move up and pass Mike Campbell. He's in fourth place, just 4 points behind, as Mike Kavanaugh is 6 points behind. Then we have John Barrett with 54 points in sixth place. And the only other person still in it is number 630, James Crowley. He's in 10th place with 83 points. Now, let's take a look at the Vegas odds. What do they have them going into the last race of the championship? Well, Bart and Mahi are 2-1, same as the last few races. But look at this. Mari Spina, with her success, has moved up also to 2-1. So they think it's anyone's race, going right down to the wire in this final race. So we are going to have a champion between one of those two sailors. And then we see Mike Campbell, he's moved up to 4-1, Rob Dutton 7-1, and Mike Kavanaugh has also moved up. So now we're at the beginning and the sailors are positioning themselves for race number 12. They are racing from right to left. And remember, this championship is anyone's race, as Mari is only 1 point behind Bart and Mahi. So all she has to do is beat him by 2 places. I say 2 places because he holds the tiebreaker with more wins. So she has to beat him by 2 places, meaning he has to take third and her first, or something similar to that. I guess she could finish 5th and he could finish 7th, but we will
15 seconds.
Let's listen to the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there they go. They have a clean start. Nobody was even close to that line. And we see Mahi up top has the lead, number 777, that grinning fish. But look at this, Mari Spina, number 46 in that black boat, blows out there, and she's in first place, followed by Mike Kavanaugh, number 15. Mike Kavanaugh now takes the lead. And Rob Dutton, he was right up there, and then he tacks over. I guess he wants to get out farther on the lake. But Mari Spina is giving Mike Kavanaugh a rough time, and we can see Mahi, he's got a good line to that first mark. They go around 2 marks at this end of the lake before heading all the way down, and they go through a gate. A gate is 2 marks. They go in between and out and around before heading back to the finish line. And as you can see, Mike Kavanaugh has a good lead heading to that first mark, followed by Mari Spina. So Mari, in her perfect world, would have Mike Kavanaugh go ahead and finish second and her finish first, and then she could beat Bart for this championship. And there we see mark number 1. Bart actually has a good bead on that first mark as he's closer to it. But let's see, Mari goes over to port tack. Bart is still on starboard tack, and he has to veer off a little bit, but I don't think a foul was called. And look at that, Mike Kavanaugh actually slips in front of Bart, as Bart then has to go over to port tack. I wonder if anything was called anywhere in there. That was awfully close. So Mike Kavanaugh makes his way around mark number 1 as he goes down to mark number 2. He's got a good lead going on right there as Mari Spina went out. I wonder if she had to do a penalty turn back there off the camera. I couldn't see. And they're coming up to the first mark, and this is working out good for Mari, but then she has to duck Bart as he was on starboard going into mark number 1. She has to veer out and around. What a masterful job by Bart. I want everyone to pay attention and go back and review that several times and see how Bart kept her from going around that mark. Remember, the upwind mark you can play differently from the downwind mark, and you saw some masterful sailing right there, and that may be the difference. We will see, as Mike Cavanaugh has a big lead as he's heading down the course with the boat with the red sails. And here comes Mahi, number 777. That grinning fish is trying to catch him, but all Bart has to do is hang on to second place, and he will be the champion. And look at this, here comes Mari Spina coming back fast. She's only about 4 boat lengths behind Bart now. She's trying to close the gap. She has done this before. She has made up 20, 30 boat lengths out of nowhere. So all she has to do is come up and pass Mike Cavanaugh for her to be the champion. Let's see, there she goes. She's catching up to Bart. She's gaining fast. She's only about 2.5, 3 boat lengths behind, and Bart is floundering. His boat is barely moving, as you can see. Mike Cavanaugh, he's off screen, so we don't know about him. But look at this, Mari's inching closer. She's slowly reeling him in. Here she comes. She's 2 boat lengths behind now. As Mahi is desperately trying to go down to those marks, all he needs to do is retain his position and not let Mari overtake her and Mike Cavanaugh. As they inch by, and in 4th place we have Mike Campbell, who just wants to secure 3rd place at this point, followed by Jonathan Barrett, number 23, and there's Rob Dutton, number 54. And James Crowley, he's in 7th place off the screen to the left. And here's the start-finish line. That's where they're going to be coming back to. As look at this, Mari has reeled Mahi in. She is up next to him. She's trying to steal his wind, and she does. You saw the wind go out of those sails. As she speeds on by now, she's trying to track down Mike Cavanaugh. Can she do it? But now Mahi has got wind. Bart is not going to give up. He's telling that fish to move as they move down to that gate. And looks like Mike Cavanaugh took the inside gate, and there goes Bart. Another masterful thing. He takes the inside right there, forces Mari to the outside as they head back. Mike Cavanaugh is heading to the line. He's about 30 feet from the finish line. Bart was in 2nd place, just barely in front of Mari. Could this really come down to the end? Is Mike going to keep up the pressure and make it all the way? We don't know at this point, as Mike Cavanaugh, he slows down a bit right there. And let's see if we can see how close we can tell. He's probably at least 15, 20 feet from that finish line. There comes that beautiful boat right there, and our camera person is working towards trying to see where that finish line is. And they're getting close, but we don't know where Bart and Mari are. They are battling back there for 2nd place. Anything could happen when they come onto the screen. And here we have a finish as number 15, Mike Cavanaugh, wins race 12, the final race. And here comes number 777, Bart and Mahi end up taking 2nd place. Incredible! What a masterful sailing on that last leg. Mari was right there, but something happened. She came up. She might have had problems in the wind shift, as we can see right now. She came in too close to shore when she was on starboard tack. Now she's had to throw her boat over to port tack, which is not the favored tack on this leg. And she's desperately trying to get to the finish line. She would like to take at least 3rd place here and not let somebody else come back and pass. Remember, there were boats right behind her, and then there's one of those boats. That's Mike Campbell, who was in 4th place. He is cruising up. Can he make this turn before she can get her boat straightened out? She kind of went backwards. She made a tactical mistake as number 65, Mike Campbell, ends up taking 3rd place, cementing the victory for Bart and Mahi even more. As we can see, Mari Spina ends up taking 4th place. And there's James Crowler, just coming down in 7th place, just making his way at the halfway point. So incredible finish right there. Mari had everything going for her, but she just could not pull it out in this last race. All she had to do was somehow get up in front of Mike Cavanaugh, and she could have won this championship, but instead, she lets Mahi repeat for the 3rd time. Just incredible. How close could it come down to after all these races? It came down to the final right there. And let's see, the next boat that's coming is Jonathan Barrett, number 23. He's coming to the line. He has about 18 feet left to go before he gets to the line. He's inching his way. The wind's not being too kind at this point, but we have seen all different kinds of winds. Who would have believed that earlier we had 15-mile-per-hour winds with gusts of 20 to 25 at times in torrential rain? It was incredible, and now the wind has fallen off. This has truly been an all-around test of these sailors' skills. Just incredible. I've heard tales of all kinds of regattas, but this truly had it all. As we can see right there, Jonathan Barrett is really having a tough time making his way to the line. And the biggest question is, can somebody come up and pass him just like Mike Campbell came up and passed Mari Spina to snatch 3rd place, and he gets some win and just in time, because here comes Rob Dutton as number 23. Jonathan Barrett does take 5th place, so he held off just in time to get enough push to get across that finish line as Rob Dutton in that number 53 boat comes to the line. Rob's had an up and down day, but he definitely wants to finish this race as number 53, Rob Dutton, takes 6th place. And number 630, James Crawley, ends up in 7th place. And of course, number 02, Walter House, did not start. As number 78, Alan Cruisinger, also did not start. And number 49, Colin Parker, did not start because remember, his boat sank. And congratulations for the top 3 of this race number 12. First place, number 15, Mike Cavanaugh. Second place, number 777, Barden Mahi. And in 3rd place, number 65, Mike Campbell. Okay, let's take a look at our final standings for this Region 2 Championship. In 10th place with 95 points, we have number 49, Colin Parker. And in 9th place with 91 points, we have number 630, James Crowley. And in 8th place with 90 points, we have number 78, Alan Cruisinger. And in 7th place with 77 points, we have number 02, Walter House. And in 6th place with 60 points, we have number 23, John Barrett. And in 5th place with 44 points, we have number 53, Rob Dutton. And just missing the podium in 4th place with 43 points, we have number 15, Mike Cavanaugh, our winner from the last race. And at the podium, in 3rd place with 37 points, we have number 65, Mike Campbell. And in 2nd place with 29 points, we have number 46, Mari Spina. And this year's champion with 27 points, it's number 777, Barden Mahi. Our 3-time champion Mahi. We love that little fish. Thank you to all of our volunteers out here. We love you too. And of course our sailors. Please subscribe and hit like for more videos. Sailboats thanks you for liking, subscribing, and sharing with your friends and family. Attention all club webmasters, Sailboats needs your support. Please make it easy for your club members by putting a link to our homepage on your club's website. Thank you from Sailboats team. And we have a YouTube homepage. When you go there, you'll find playlist. You can click on this link and it shows you all the videos, over 300. And of course, you can subscribe from that YouTube homepage. And check out the best of Sailboats. Sailboats is supported by you and our volunteers. Thank you. We are all about increasing participation in our sport. Also, please join a great club like the Northern Maryland Model Yacht Club. And of course, do more than what is expected in that club. We love the AMYA. Did you know that Sailboats is the most watched and respected RC selling information site? A big thank you to our supporters. And did you know we've made over 300 videos and have racers all around the world? Join us as we spread the word about RC selling. By subscribing, it's free.
There's a dot?